In Kenya today, many young people and even older professionals are starting to understand the power of a personal brand. A personal brand is simply how people see you, what they think about you, and what they remember when they hear your name. It is not only for celebrities or politicians. It is for anyone who wants to grow, earn more money, and create better opportunities in life. Whether you are a student in Nairobi, a small business owner in Kisumu, or a freelancer working online from Eldoret, your personal brand can open doors that education alone may not open. In a country where competition for jobs and business opportunities is increasing every year, standing out has become very important. Many people think building a personal brand is difficult or requires a lot of money, but that is not true. What it really needs is clarity, consistency, and patience. You need to know who you are, what you can offer, and who you want to help. In simple terms, your personal brand is your reputation. Just like people trust certain shops or businesses because of good service, people will trust you if you build a strong and honest image over time. In Kenya, where word of mouth is still very powerful, a good personal brand can spread quickly and bring many opportunities. The journey of building a personal brand starts with self-awareness. You must take time to understand yourself. What are your strengths? What skills do you have? What do people often come to you for help with? For example, some people are good at explaining business ideas, others are good at technology, while others are good at motivating people. When you identify your strength, you can focus on it and build your brand around it. Trying to do everything at once will only confuse your audience and slow your growth. After understanding yourself, the next step is choosing a clear direction. This is often called a niche. A niche is a specific area you want to be known for. In Kenya, some common niches include business ideas, farming, technology, personal finance, education, fitness, and lifestyle. Choosing a niche helps people understand what you stand for. For instance, if you always talk about saving money and investing in Sacco, people will start seeing you as a financial guide. Over time, they will trust your advice and even recommend you to others. Once you have chosen your niche, you need to start sharing your ideas. This is where many people get stuck because they fear judgment. However, the truth is that everyone starts small. You do not need perfect videos or expensive equipment. Even a simple smartphone is enough to begin. In Kenya, many successful content creators started with basic tools and grew over time. What matters most is the value you give to people. If your content helps someone solve a problem or learn something new, they will come back for more. Social media platforms have made it easier than ever to build a personal brand. Platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, and X have millions of users in Kenya. Each platform has its own style. For example, YouTube is good for long videos where you explain things in detail. TikTok is great for short and engaging videos that can go viral quickly. LinkedIn is more professional and is useful if you want to attract job opportunities or business partnerships. You do not need to be on all platforms. Choose one or two and focus on them. Consistency is one of the most important parts of building a personal brand. Posting once and disappearing for months will not help you grow. You need to show up regularly so people can remember you. This does not mean you must post every day, but you should have a clear schedule. For example, you can decide to post 3 times a week. Over time, your audience will start expecting your content and engaging with it more. As you continue creating content, you must also focus on quality. Quality does not mean expensive equipment. It means clear communication, useful information, and honesty. People in Kenya appreciate real stories and practical advice. If you talk about business, share real experiences, including challenges and lessons. If you talk about money, be honest about what works and what does not. This builds trust, and trust is the foundation of a strong personal brand. Engaging with your audience is another key factor. When people comment on your posts, reply to them. When they ask questions, try to answer. This creates a connection and makes people feel valued. In Kenya, relationships are very important. People are more likely to support someone they feel connected to. Even a simple reply can turn a follower into a loyal supporter. Networking also plays a big role in building your personal brand. This means connecting with other people in your field. You can collaborate with other creators, attend events, or join online groups. In Kenya, there are many events related to business, technology, and entrepreneurship. Attending such events can help you meet like-minded people and learn new ideas. Sometimes, one connection can change your entire journey. As your personal brand grows, you will start to see opportunities to make money. This is one of the biggest benefits. You can earn through different ways depending on your niche. For example, you can sell digital products like e-books or courses. You can offer services such as consulting or coaching. You can also work with brands that want to reach your audience. In Kenya, some influencers earn from brand deals ranging from 10,000 Kenya shillings to 100,000 Kenya shillings or more, depending on their audience size and engagement. However, it is important not to focus only on money at the beginning. Building a personal brand takes time. If you focus too much on making money too early, you may lose trust. Instead, focus on giving value and building relationships. Money will come as a result of the trust you build. Another important aspect is learning and improving. The digital world changes very fast. New trends come up and audience preferences change. You must be willing to learn and adapt. Watch what successful creators are doing, but do not copy them directly. Instead, learn from them and create your own style. Your uniqueness is what will make you stand out. Many people in Kenya face challenges such as limited internet access or lack of resources. However, these challenges should not stop you. Start with what you have and improve as you grow. Even with limited data, you can plan your content and post when you have access to the internet. Many successful people started with very little, but used consistency and creativity to grow. It is also important to manage your reputation carefully. Everything you post online contributes to your personal brand. Avoid sharing misleading information or engaging in unnecessary arguments. Stay professional and respectful, even when you disagree with others. Your behavior online should reflect the kind of person you want people to trust. Time management is another key factor. Building a personal brand requires effort, but you may also have other responsibilities such as school or work. Create a simple plan that allows you to balance everything. For example, you can set aside a few hours each week to create content. Planning ahead can make the process easier and less stressful. As your brand grows, you may face criticism. Not everyone will agree with you, and that is normal. What matters is how you handle it. Learn to accept constructive criticism and ignore negativity that does not add value. Staying focused on your goals will help you move forward. Over time, your personal brand can become a powerful asset. It can help you get job offers, business partnerships, speaking opportunities, and even international exposure. In Kenya, many people have used their personal brands to create successful careers, both online and offline. This shows that the opportunity is real for anyone willing to put in the effort. One important thing to remember is authenticity. Do not try to be someone you are not. People can easily tell when someone is not genuine. Be yourself and share your real experiences. This makes your brand relatable and trustworthy. In Kenya, people connect more with real stories than with perfection. Patience is also very important. Building a strong personal brand does not happen overnight. It may take months or even years before you see big results. During this time, it is easy to feel discouraged. However, consistency and persistence will pay off. Every post, every interaction, and every effort adds up over time. In conclusion, building a personal brand in Kenya is one of the smartest moves you can make today. It does not require a lot of money, but it requires commitment, consistency, and a clear vision. By understanding yourself, choosing a niche, creating valuable content, engaging with your audience, and staying consistent, you can build a brand that opens many doors. The journey may not be easy, but it is worth it. Your personal brand is your identity in the digital world, and with the right approach, it can become your greatest asset.